In this video we will cover some major facts about the series, have a brief around its story and dig into the most exciting news regarding the third season. Hello and welcome to Behind the Lens channel, where we uncover the latest news and release dates of your favorite movies, series. So let us begin. For those of you who haven't heard about this series, Greg Berlanti and Sarah Gamble created the American psychological thriller television series, You. Warner Horizon Television, in collaboration with Alloy Entertainment and A&E Studios, produced the show. The first season, which debuted in 2018, is based on Caroline Kepnes' 2014 novel and follows Joe Goldberg, a New York bookstore manager and serial killer who falls in love with a customer called Guinevere Beck and develops a delusional fixation with her. He encourages this harmful behavior by using social media and other forms of technology to follow her whereabouts and remove roadblocks to their relationship. The second season follows Joe as he relocates to Los Angeles in order to flee his past and begin a new life under a new name. When Joe meets Chef Love Quinn, he reverts to his previous infatuation and violence behaviors. At all costs, he attempts to make his relationship with Love a success. Facts. Lifetime published the official trailer for You in April of 2018. Netflix announced in May 2018 that it has acquired the exclusive international broadcast rights to You, making it available on the platform as an original series. By the end of 2018, it had been reported that Lifetime had passed on the second season, and that the show will now be available on Netflix as a global Netflix original. Release date. Filming for the third season began towards the end of 2020 and was initially slated to wrap in mid-2021. However, because to the COVID-19 epidemic, production was halted at the end of 2020 and resumed in February 2021. Netflix confirmed on August 30, 2021 that the third season will air on October 15, 2021. As for those who haven't watched You yet, it's a great series and not to be missed. Check this out. The show purposefully misled viewers into thinking Joe had killed his ex-girlfriend Candace Stone, a perfectly reasonable assumption, given his behavior, only to have that notion flipped on its head when she showed up to confront him in the last scene. You's protagonist, posing as Will Bettelheim in the second chapter, had not only escaped Candace, but also attempted to move on from the murders of his girlfriend Guinevere Beck and her closest friend Peach Salinger. Joe will seem to be on a mission to prove that he could redeem himself, in addition to securing a new job at another bookstore. This had a lot to do with the fact that he'd found a new love interest, Love Quinn, to be precise. But, in a shocking twist, Love turned out to be just like Joe, murdering Candace and Delilah in order to save her connection with the show's main character. The surprise is that once Joe realizes who Love is, a killer, which he despises, he refuses to accept her. The logic and morality of this is that a killer's only need is that he or she does not fall in love with another killer. It's impossible to redeem a murderer in that way. Joe will never be content because he is a murderer. What exactly does Joe require? Joe is in desperate need of justice, but what does it entail? Does that imply incarceration? Is this a death sentence? That is yet uncertain. Season 2 of You provided some answers, such as what happened between Joe and Candace and why she had unfinished business with him, but it also left us with a lot of unanswered questions. The show's entire concept was spun on its head in one fell swoop. Joe was placed in the Perspex box, exactly where he'd placed Beck at the end of the first season. Joe revealed at the end of the finale that the Quinn machine had wiped his slate clean, effectively letting him off the hook for the heinous crimes he'd committed. Joe and Love were moving to the suburbs after she found out she was pregnant with his baby, as revealed at the end of the second season. Joe's relationship with Love, badly teased, won't stop him from discovering a new fixation, which was teased at the end of season 2. Now let's check the latest and most exciting news about You series, which is that You will finally return with its third season 2 years after the release of the second. Netflix just announced that the series will return in October, with a chilling teaser narrated by Joe himself. Netflix confirmed the news by posting a selfie of Badgley wearing a U-themed face mask on their Instagram account. "We urge that you keep a distance of at least 6 feet between you and Joe Goldberg at all times. Season 3 of You is currently in production," a tweet stated. Joe and Love's baby is welcomed in the latest teaser. It depicts a pair of hands, probably Love's, preparing a cake for their baby. While the hands crush eggshells and wipe blood-red icing from a knife, Joe muses on having a kid, claiming that raising a boy like him was not without its obstacles at one point. The trailer concludes with 2 announcements. The new season will release in October, and Joe and Love's son's literary name will be Henry. Never before has a gender reveal been more diabolical. In October 2020, it was revealed that in the next third season of You, Badgley and Pedretti would be joined by 2 new characters. Fresh blood joining You Season 3. Shalita Grant will portray Sherry, a momfluencer, who appears down to earth, but is actually a mean girl who only pretends to accept love into her social circle, according to one of Netflix's Twitter accounts. Travis Van Winkle, who will play the rich Carrie, who invites Joe into his inner circle, will also appear in the upcoming season. It's anyone's guess whether either new character will make it through the season. Some interesting quotes related to this season are, "A boy is not what we expected, and I would be lying if I said the thought of a mini-me was purely exciting, and not without challenges," Badgley's creepy voice narrates. "Let's just say I'm hoping you'll do as I say, not as I do." Of again, fatherhood tends to put one's priorities in line, and Joe's newborn Henry, a name he carefully chose for a variety of reasons, may just set him on the right track. "I can change for you," he says. "I'll be a role model for you. A man you will be proud to call dad." Can't forget nor miss out on the fact that You ended with Joe living with his murdering girlfriend and their actual love child, tying up a slew of loose ends for where the story might go next. Despite the fact that Joe appeared to have gotten all he desired, he was unsatisfied, viewing his situation with Love as a cage or some type of terrible karma. Of course, we can't overlook the season's very last scene, which heavily suggests Joe, again, returning to his old tricks. Joe found a new You to obsess on after spotting his new neighbor through the fence. To wrap it up, did you know that, if there's anything worse than Penn Badgley's Joe in You, it's the possibility of a mini Joe? And in a new teaser for Season 3 of the Netflix blockbuster, that's exactly what he appears to be concerned about. Joe remarked the following: "Inherently, playing Joe is taxing and isolated at times. I'm alone for a lot of the time, even when I'm in scenes with other people. Because I'm either thinking about something else or thinking about them in a way that makes me feel like I'm hiding from them. As a result, it may be rather alienating as an actor." As we all know, Season 2 relocated to Los Angeles, which Penn Badgley claims had a significant impact on the show. "You know what?" says Greg Berlanti. "I believe we could put you wherever and the show would still work. It would be fine if we put you in Hawaii. Is it possible that this will occur in the 4th season? I'll cross my fingers for you." Alright, so that's everything there is to say about the new season of You. Let me know what you think of the series in the comments down below and your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. To see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching, hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay tuned, and see you soon.